After a sleep, 5 women and 4 men were locked in a closed secret room. In this small space, their humanity will eventually be distorted into some ugly look. Today I show everyone a movie. Cube 2, Hypercube. The movie begins at a strange secret basement. This interior space has many small rooms. Each room is not large, 4 sides are doors. Every time one enters a door, he will pass into a room with a similar layout. In the short term, a lot of people are tied up here. They are not the same age, not the same status. But in general, they both seem to be related either far from or close to the people in this secret room. First encounter the woman in a white shirt and the hot-tempered man. The man is angry, saying that, using force to intimidate the white woman, asking if she was the culprit behind. But everyone is new. Nobody knows more than anyone. Next, they met the blind girl and the man with glasses. The blind girl could see nothing. The senses are extremely sensitive. She always felt in this room that something was following them. Then they suddenly meet a programmer and an old man. The old man was seriously injured, hanging on the wall. I think everyone is co-related. They immediately rushed over to help. Surprisingly, this old man was from the Defense Department. The developer also added that the old man is a senior of the Pentagon, because before, he wrote programs for the Pentagon. The hot-tempered man is a detective. His intuition told him that the old man certainly knew something. But by the time he wanted to wake up, the old man was in a coma. Then the door on the wall opened. This time an old lady climbed in. The old woman's talk is a bit messy. Looks like old age amnesia. It was at this moment that the old man woke up. But he couldn't come up with any helpful clues. Keep talking about them not running. Everyone will die here. The man was angry, saying he wanted to hit him. But at that time, an energy that was like a wall of air momentarily pushed towards the crowd. Seeing that, the people frantically fled. But the old man will not go. Very quickly, he is sucked up by this energy source. That's right, there really is something here watching them. To be more precise, they're chasing after. Into another room. The crowd discovered a beautiful woman. Not only that, they also discovered the direction of gravity here. There is a difference with the room from before. After that, more and more strange things appeared. The man in glasses picked up a watch that was identical to his own. Chaotic recipes were written on corpses in other rooms. There is also the number 60,659. It seems to have a serious effect that is constantly appearing on the wall. Based on the clues gathered, the man with the glasses surmised. Here may involve quantum space communication. And where they are standing is a 4-dimensional space. Let's say the results straight away. That is to say, in this supercube there are innumerable little cubes. Their positions are not fixed. So every time one opens the door, the other side are all different rooms. That appearance of an identical watch proves here exists a multitude of parallel spaces. In other words, now at the entrance to the interior, there are also countless of them. While everyone is still amazed by this, the messy talking old woman revealed important news. That was when she was young she was an aerothologist. Used to work in a laboratory under Isank. And Isank is the biggest ammunition dealer in the country. From the words of the old woman, they know a man, Hans J. Isank. Hearing this name, the programmer immediately opened his eyes wide. This person he is too familiar with, the opponent is hacker. This weird, quirky old maze is his style. Maybe this time, it was the bastard who did. But the man with glasses said that this hacker is just fiction. On this side, everyone enthusiastically discussed. On the other side, the old woman began to study the types of doors. But unexpectedly, not wrong, these people. It is them in a parallel world. Something called indecision, quantum mechanics. Take advantage of some confusing obscure reasoning knowledge. The man with the glasses explained here that the intersection of many parallel worlds. At the same time he also remembered. He himself had also cooperated to process this interior. But at first he just looked outside. Not know what's inside. Because seeing a bloody streak. Everyone were tense. Especially the hot-tempered man. Even pulled out a knife in case of everyone. It was at this moment in the room that a floating square appeared. The square continuously evolves, gradually turning into a cube. The old woman is an arithmeticer. Instinctively tried to touch, but not expected the next second. The cube suddenly turned into a sharp blade. Then injured the man wearing glasses. Looks like aroused. The cube began to attack. Seeing that, everyone wanted to slip away from another door. But unexpectedly it's late. The man with the glasses was crushed to pieces like that. It is at that moment that everyone is about to pass that. The white-shirted woman saw the blind girl standing still, unaware. She was compassionate, not mindful of everyone. Decided to jump down to save. Fortunately, soon after, the cube turned back to the square. The white-shirted woman and the blind girl managed to escape an accident. But it is very difficult to get together with people. Because the thing was because of the old lady. The man was impatient, claiming she knew something. He threatened her with a knife. But unexpectedly at this moment, suddenly appeared around something like an ice club. Because she could not flee in time, the old woman was sliced into a pile of meat. Seeing the man, increasingly angry, the programmer and the beautiful woman entered another room first. It turns out, these rooms except gravity can be different. Then the speed of time in the room can also be different. At this time, people were scattered everywhere. Things started to get chaotic. The impatient man meets several glasses-wearing men in a parallel world. He killed all of these glasses-wearing men. Programmer and Beauty run to a room. Here, they know the identity of the opponent. The programmer used to write a game. That game and the current secret room are identical. Later, a company called Super Scary stole it. He always wanted to sue this company. But the Beauty expressed that it only takes effort to do so. Because behind this company is Isank. And she is Isaac's lawyer. Over there, the white-shirted woman and the blind girl discovered a pile of dry bodies. These are all of them in a parallel world. Because of the difference in the speed of time, these people were already withered. Because she couldn't control her emotions, when the blind girl talked. She had revealed something to the white-shirted woman. That is, the hacker that the programmer said. Is her. This maze is her autograph. But why did she herself come to this labyrinth? It's because not wanting to subdue the one above. Anyway, this place is extremely safe. In this movie there are very long spinning scenes. Safe enough to not want to go out. It turns out, no matter how much or less. All related to Isank. So, what does this white woman have to do with Isank? But now, the blind girl had no time to dwell on this matter anymore. The parallel world around began to collapse. She knows, this means the system is about to fail. They are going to die. It was at that moment that the white woman found her way out. The impatient man appeared, killing the blind girl. Very clearly, this man has been mad. After defeating the impatient man, the white-shirted woman finds the key on the opponent's watch chain. So 60,659 represents the disbandment date here. Over time, 1 second 1 minute passed. The whole system has collapsed. The white woman returned to the real world. And gave the item obtained from the blind girl to the high-end company. It turned out that she was the person that the ammunition trading company intentionally sent in. To get documents from the blind girl. Actually, except the woman in white who was a real person. The others who enter the system are by consciousness. Isank tied them up. And take advantage of certain tricks, bring their consciousness into the network. And that super cube, also made up through the internet. As for whether those people are still alive, no one knows. If it weren't for the excellent first part from before, this movie is actually fine. But as a sequel, the film has some doubts trying to sound paranormal. It places emphasis on design. The details show a blurred monotony. Also, in this movie there are very long spinning scenes. Long without fear. Just feel dizzy. Okay, here is the full content of this video. If you like, click follow. See you later.